so than when the war drum is sounded, and this crowd has begun its battle cry inside the walls of Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. On the visiting sideline, the Bills and their head coach. These guys played good football the last month plus. They are 4-2 in their last 6. On the other side, the head coach for the Chiefs. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Huard. Everybody just about set. And we're underway from Kansas City. Brings it in at the 13. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Man in motion out of the slot. They go play action on 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Line up the design keeper. It's a 3-yard gain for him. That leaves 3rd and 14 now. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. Third and long for him here. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Chiefs capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there. He's going to put it back in play. He'll begin his return from the 11. He gets rocked and the ball is out! And they steal it back on the return. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll come out throwing. Buys time, rolling right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Oh, they're trying it with a toss, right side. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Well, you could see the defense selling out to flood the middle of the field, so they just toss it to space. Get on the outside. You got to win the edge on a short field for this to work out. That's well executed.
He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? 1st and goal to begin this one.
Here we go, set. Broncos, set.
Back now, pressure coming. Chased out to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Chiefs take a 20-zip lead.
That score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, We got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Setting up to try the point after. And that's no good. His second missed extra point of the day. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Has it at the 11. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bills and their running back about to get back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds his back complete. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds a man right side. And the Chiefs pick it up. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble. So 1st down from the 41. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. And another one is no good. What a disaster this has been, Brock. That is his 3rd missed PAT in this ball game. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
He'll step up, and there he goes. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. A gain of 15 there. And the Bills have a 1st down.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get. in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's an early runaway. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Steps up, and he's running with it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Now go. 70.
Pass play coming here. Completed over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running for the marker on second. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Pass to 60. Pass.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's taken down at the 30. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
30-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Brought in right side. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd down now. They need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
I'll throw it. He put everything he had into this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side.
Ready.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Trying to push this past the marker. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Dropping back to throw. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Past the line, he's going to run for it. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. And I know we're still in the first half, but you look at his totals, Brock. It's looking like 100 yards isn't just a fake possibility. It's almost a certainty with how well he's been mixing some. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Now the PAT try coming up. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. And the defense sees right through those smoke and mirrors and take him to the turf.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The Bills set to take over offensively. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum here, or if they just choose to head off and lick those wounds. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Into traffic, complete! And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Down. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half.
Okay, break.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready. 60 Eagle.
He'll look to throw. That one's complete right side. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Offense up to the line fast. Looking to throw. Finally lets one go deep left. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And the Chiefs do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our look at the NFL starts now. In the Steel City, it's the Steelers at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. And this is the Titans running back. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. The Titans move back to within a game of 500 at 4-5 with this win. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And it's the Raiders quarterback, one of his 2 touchdown passes here in the first half. This one's at halftime, and it's the Raiders looking good. 21-3, they have the lead at the half. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa. The Buccaneers hosting the Minnesota Vikings. And this is the Bucs quarterback. Everything's going his way so far. One of 3 first-half touchdown passes. This one's gone to the half, and it's the Buccaneers with the lead at the half. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Chiefs ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Come on, guys, dig deep.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 1st down.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Setting up to throw. Headed out right. He takes it himself. He dodged the tackle. And this is brought to a stop at the 34-yard line there. Well, when this guy's got it going on the ground, Brock, there isn't a more exciting player on the field. And he has certainly been the most fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, he's been fun for you and me, Kate, but not this defense. You know, I remember asking Pete Carroll some years ago, is it harder than ever to play defense right now because of all the rules and regulations, everything else? He said, oh, yeah. And throw in these dual-threat quarterbacks, they're a nightmare as well.
Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's going for it again. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. The kicking unit comes out for the extra points. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
Bills nothing.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Return coming from the 14. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And the fumble recovery is made.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And they take this in for the score. The Chiefs can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead,
and it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. This is taken in at the 13. He is rocked. That ball's free. And they steal it back on the return. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Chiefs piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point, not too confident, but it had enough to go. And the Chiefs continue piling onto this lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Brings it in at the 13. He lost the football. Oh, man, lucky break there. He falls on it himself. We nearly saw their problems really start to snowball following that touchdown. The Bills' offense all set for their next drive. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
that's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Continuing to move past the 45. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A 7-yard.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Cowboy 80.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They've got first down here from the 36. Looking to throw here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The 40 hits the 20. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick six and a KC touchdown. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick six.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get two, it's almost a certainty.
So the Chiefs going for two once again.
The Chiefs will set up.
Right side, they're going to try it with the toss play here. And he's into the end zone, so the blowout continues as they tack on two more.
Chiefs 60.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. He fields it from the 8. Lost control of another one. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Vacates quickly left side. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Pass play now. Escapes the pocket.
On the grade sheet, we called this messed up beyond all recognition. He leaves the pocket in search of greener pastures, but there was nothing to be had.
Rolling out to his left. Gets out of trouble. Making the call himself. Keeps it moving. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep him on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Making some progress here. Races, bouncing football. And thankfully for them, that nice return is not lost on the fumble block. It skips out of bounds. They're going to still get to send the offense out. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And their shot at the win probably already gone before that last interception, but after the pick 6, Brock, whatever will they had to keep fighting, that might be gone now too.
Yeah, maybe time to look down that bench and try to give some other guys some opportunities as well.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That ball is loose, and this is picked up by the Chiefs. Has room down the left sideline. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Chiefs continue adding to an insurmountable lead. One splits the uprights. And the Chiefs continue adding on to that lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return starts at the 9. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
19 Tiger.
He's getting him throw this one. In trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. He's got it at the 24. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs nearing their 6th win this season. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Ready? Bronco 80.
There's a dive up the middle. Escapes a defender. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs throwing 6 more on the blowout.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs tack on 7 more to their lead.
77. Bills nothing.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out. So 1st down from the 41.
Let's go now. Cougar.
Plowing up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Back-to-back carries here. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost them about a yard.
Brought down behind the line
Their
of
dominance
scrimmage.
against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Got it. Ready?
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll throw 3rd and long. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And the Chiefs look like they have it.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Go. 19 Tiger. Hut, hut.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to have a few looks at a touchdown here as he gets it down to the 8. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still first down.
First and goal, now 5 yards tougher after that penalty.
Set. Go.
They're going to pass it here. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Chiefs are running them out of the building. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
So look at you shocking everybody. Yes, that is 5 straight after this one.
Yeah, things just got to feel different every day in that building. Playing this well over the last month plus, guys feel like they're on another level, and it gives them a huge lift on game day. You feel that confidence.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.